Hey people, I'm back for more on this one fine afternoon that is hotter than actual hell. So, I have finished setting up for my 4.3 project, my week 4 project that I've already done, but I'm redoing because it's my own damn fault. And it took me, I did all but like one thing alone. All but one thing alone. And so I've been stressing so bad about all of this and I've fallen behind on stuff. But I've been stressing mostly on this project because I didn't get a good grade last time, and I'm pretty sure a lot of it is because I didn't use my softbox lights. I used natural light, I was like, well, it's not that hard to light something like that, but I tried to and it didn't work out, and yeah, it sucked. But now I've been spending all month trying to figure out how I wanted to do it differently and what I wanted to kind of keep the same. And basically the one thing that I've done the same is the white sheets. The white sheets have actually helped out a lot, most of it, because when I walk out and I shut the door and I turn the lights off, it's pitch black in here. But that didn't really help last time, which I thought it would, and it didn't. And pretty much what I tried to do was I tried to figure out how I wanted to hang the sheets and how I wanted to do it differently and where I wanted to set my lights up, because I didn't end up using my lights last time because it just didn't work out like I saw it in my brain. So I've recreated it. I've hung up this string of lights, and I created I have 2 DIY balance boards. One is probably one of them is a little bit bigger than my softbox light, and that was just kind of for backup if I needed it, because like I said, it's a very dark garage, and having the white sheets makes it a lot easier, and it makes the light pop. It makes the light shoot out everywhere a little bit more. So I have that one, and the one that I've been working so hard on, that I've been using wire and duct tape and cardboard and packing tape, all of that. The one that I made, it's held up nicely. I haven't really had a lot of problems with it. The only thing that's different right now, I set all this up last night, and the only thing that's different is my bigger balance board didn't hold up last night because I have these little wires. Well, they're not wires, like I guess they're like extension cords or something. Yeah, they're extension cords to connect all the wires and whatever, I guess. And it's like this extension cord that plugs into the garage light. So that's been up there. I think that's been up there since the house was built. So I used that as something to hook my balance board on, and I put hooks on my balance board, but it's made of duct tape, and I kind of just used duct tape. But I wasn't expecting for my balance board to hold up last night, but it did start raining and I needed to go eat something. So I decided I was done for the night, and this morning when I woke up this morning, I didn't really know if my balance board was gonna hold up or hang up. But I didn't know if it was still gonna be up when I came in this morning, and I didn't come in this morning because I don't even remember what I did this morning. But I just came in a few minutes ago and I saw that it didn't hold up, and I'm not surprised that it didn't. But here's the cool thing: it landed perfectly. So it didn't even touch the ground. It did not even touch the dusted floor, which was great for me because I didn't have to. And none of the safety pins, none of the clothespins came off, and it stayed pretty much intact completely. All I need to do is just, retape on the hooks, because the hooks, it's like, there's not that much duct tape on there, but there is some duct tape on there, and I totally could have reinforced it more, but I was So yeah, I'm really excited for it. All I need to do before actual filming, which I don't know when that will be. Oh my god, I have 3 days left. Oh my god. I'm just now realizing this because I'm like, I've spent so long on this project and it took one night for all to come together perfectly, which is great. But so yeah, that's all there is pretty much. And I'm really, oh no, I have a light out. I'm so sad. I was like, it's amazing how, like, because in the viewing materials for the last few weeks, it's like, well, not even the last few weeks, in the viewing materials for lighting, it's like, how can you, it's so crazy how you can control lights and how people know how to do it exactly, which is what I tried to do last time I did this class, but I had too big of a space, so it was a lot harder, and it did not end up very nicely. That's why I just opened the garage door and used natural light, which worked, but yeah, bad grade. But I'm super excited for this. I'm excited to reinforce the hooks on my DIY bounce board and figure out the lighting there. So I have for what's happening here and for what I'm doing for what I'm actually doing for my project, I have just a perfect amount of space. It is a perfect amount of space, and I could literally, all I need is one person to like operate the camera, and it's awesome. It's awesome. And I don't know who I'm gonna use it. I know like 3 people, but I'm pretty sure only 2 people will go for it. I don't know why I'm saying any of this. I really don't. Totally off track, you know me. I lost my train. But I'm super excited for it, and so I will take a video of this entire setup and I'll attach it to the end of this video. So right now, what day is it? 26th. It's the 26th. It's August 26th, Wednesday. Man, I literally have no concept of time. It's terrible. But yeah, it's great, man. It's hot. Oh, a big thing of why this came together. I totally see train. A big reason why all of this came together yesterday is because it's August. It's been extremely hot outside, so it's been hard for me to do anything and focus on anything out here because when it's so hot, that's all you can pay attention to. You can't really, focus on whatever you need to focus on because, your brain is just focusing on how hot it is. But all of this, literally all of this came together yesterday because it's been so hot lately that I have to come out at at dawn and work for a few hours, but when it gets so hot, it's like I can't even. It's insane. And and it's actually been a lot cooler the last 2 days, so that's why I got it done last night. And weirdly enough, I waited until like later that night, but even I still I didn't necessarily wait, but it wasn't as hot, so it was a lot easier to put all those together. So, like I said, I will do a wide sweep of this entire setup and I'll attach it to the end of this video. So there's that, homies. And seriously, I feel like a freaking genius with this DIY bounce board. I'm serious. It's awesome. And it really helps this whole setup. And with the bounce board hung up like it was last night, I was like, this is perfect. And I even did a camera test with my phone, my GoPro, and my school camera, and it's like, it was perfect lighting. I didn't really have to adjust anything but like I do have more sheets and more lights. I have more sheets and more lights because I wasn't sure how much I was gonna need. I knew I needed a lot, which I did need a lot. So I'm actually really excited for this. So stay tuned to the end of the video because at the very end of the video there will be a clip of the wide sweep attached. So there's that. Bye guys.